In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a website running on your own computer and make it available on the internet without deploying it to a live server. This is useful for sharing in-progress websites, testing mobile access, and testing webhooks. Normally, when you run a website locally, it's only accessible on your own computer. Nobody on the internet can access this directly. To allow them to access it, we can use a service like ngrok. Ngrok is a tunneling service that securely exposes a local server to the internet through a public URL. Anyone visiting that URL gets forwarded to your local website. Let's start by signing up for an ngrok account, which is free. Once you've created your account, you'll get access to the dashboard. Next, you need to install the ngrok program on your computer. This is an application that runs on the command line. There are full installation instructions here for Mac, Windows, and Linux. You can check it's been installed successfully on the command line by typing ngrok version. Next, you need to add your authentication token. The simplest way to do this is to copy this command from the dashboard, which already contains your unique token, and paste it on the command line. You only need to do this once. Now ngrok is ready to use. Here I've got a website running on my local computer on port 8000. It's displaying various server variables such as the time, request method, user agent, and host. Now we can expose this to the internet using ngrok. We do this with the following command: ngrok http followed by the local port the website is running on, in this case 8000. ngrok starts a tunnel and gives us output that shows the forwarding URL. Note that this URL uses HTTPS. So now if we go to that address in the browser, we see our local website. As this is a public URL, it's accessible from anywhere on the internet. Note that the request method and user agent are the same, but the host name reported by the server has been changed. So now, if we make any changes to the code locally, the public URL instantly reflects these changes. So this is extremely useful during development. Note that the URL is a random development domain. This is included by default on the free ngrok tier, but you can add custom domains by upgrading your plan. Another useful feature is ngrok's web dashboard. The URL for this interface is shown when you run ngrok on the command line. This shows the details of requests and responses, including headers, response codes, and so on. This is incredibly useful for debugging APIs and webhooks. To stop ngrok, we press Ctrl+C on the ngrok screen. Now the tunnel has closed, and this URL is no longer forwarded to the local site. So, using ngrok is great for development and demos, but is not a solution for permanent production hosting. Remember, your local machine is temporarily exposed to the internet, so avoid exposing admin panels, sensitive files, or anything unsecured. Only expose what you actually need to show, and once completed, make sure you stop ngrok to close the connection. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.